to be part of my field crew has been searching for this lady who was out on a, I want to say, vision quest. She left out of the campground and vanished, not far from where Wes and Woody had their encounter. And this has been, I want to say, within the last 30 days or so, and no trace. You know, and you can't say directly that they took her, but, you know, it's not the first time it's happened. A lot of the native peoples on the coast here call them cannibals and said that they would eat people. You know, you get a large predator that's opportunistic, an ambush predator. You know, an easy meal is hard to turn down. So,
well, especially now. Look at the time of year. There's
exactly.
What the hell are these things eating? I've often asked myself that. What are these things surviving on?
They eat a lot of things. They very easily catch deer. They'll eat elk. I had a family friend up by Wilkeson back in 1980 when I was stationed at Fort Lewis. Called my parents' house one night, and he says, and this guy never had a phone. He lived off the grid, so for him to go to town and get a phone was kind of a big deal. So he made a point of calling me because he knew at this point, you know, what my experience has been with the subject. And he said, I just need you to come up. I need to talk to you. So when I got to his house, he said that an official from the Fish and Game Department had been their supervisor and asked him if he'd been hearing strange noises. And he played along and said no, he didn't hear anything, and asked him what it was all about. And the guy says, well, he says, I can't tell anybody, but I'm going to tell you the story. Some mushroom pickers up above near Sunset Lake, up above Wilkeson, had found corpses that were dismembered. And he said, and the official wording in the report that he saw was dismembered without the use of tools.
Wow.
This guy told me that you know, he was getting power off the grid without you know, whatever power company, I think Pacific Bell, figuring out how he was doing it. But the game warden saw how he was doing it, so he told him, he says, well, if you tell anybody this, I'm going to let them know how you get their power and you're going to jail.